Mic check 1 2. Yeah, we're back. Hey everybody, how you guys doing? This is going to be a very interesting topic. We're talking about something that involves everything. And when I mean that, what I'm trying to say is that when you build a structure, there's like a blueprint, right? And that blueprint gives you the guidelines to make another one and another one and another one. Shout out to DJ Khaled, by the way. What I'm trying to talk about in this episode for aspiring global entrepreneurs on LinkedIn is about how to manage small business contracts. When I say that, I mean that in the most simple way possible, because people don't really know how to build contracts. Like, yeah, contracts can be 10 pages, it can be one letter. It depends on what you're trying to do with it. What's the indication of this contract? What does it say? What are the undertones? What are the not said things? Where are the missing loops? And contracts are not built in a day. So I want to give you guys about 7 different things that you need to focus on when you're managing the small business contracts. This is also for large business contracts, but it gets deeper. But this is just the basic fundamentals. So I'll begin. This is gonna be fun. So the first thing you need to know is that when you have a contract is an agreement between 2 or more parties, right? So in that contract agreement, what you do is have 2 forms of indication that this contract is existing. 1, that's in writing. 2, that's in speech. So if it's in speech, it's verbal, it's an agreement. You guys have already talked about it. This is like the backstory. But where it gets really deep and where it gets really critical is when it's in writing. So in writing, you have 2 forms. You have digital forms and you have physical forms. So there are 2 different softwares or websites that you can use where you can be able to get all this information and knock it out. And I would say like this. The first, I was about to say the first one, but I'll switch it. So I'll say the first website you should check out is called, and I'll say it once. It's called pandadoc.com. And what you do on that website is you can be able to have a free trial, see what it looks like, what it feels like, what it sounds like in terms of speech with your clients, and how you can be able to articulate stuff, this and that. Yeah. When you use that software, that website, you're able to build clientele, have paperwork, you can type over there, you can have customized templates, you can just literally create your own field. Because one thing you don't want to do is mix up contracts and also mix up clients. That's gonna damage your business. So you need to have a form of reference where you can be able to document this stuff separately from where your day-to-day business planning is. So set out a budget so that you can be able to deal with that. And of course, you can't do it by yourself. This is a small business. So either you contract a lawyer, which is going to be one of my other steps. Contract a lawyer, have an accountant, and have a manager so that you can let them take care of that if you don't know how to. So use the first one. The second one is called DocuSign. You can check out their website, search them on Google, and then you can be able to just draft your own templates, letterheads, whatever you do on Microsoft Word. Then you upload that document, and then they can sign it, and then you have to create a section where they can sign it. So you have to make that space manually on paper, and then boom, you have your paper signed. And when it's signed, it's saved, and that creates that builds trust. And when they get an email like that from your company, it also adds trusted value. So you have to do it in a way that it has substance. That's the only way to be professional, strong, and have a very strong agreement for your business in terms of contracting. Okay, the next one is you need to have focus groups. And when I say focus groups, when you're dealing with business contracts, have a way to talk to your clients and have a group discussion. Don't just say, oh, I have a client, I'm not going to talk to you for the next 5 years. No. You need to stay input, and you can't keep calling the contractor. You can't keep texting. There's so much that happens in a day. So the best way to do it is to plan calls, have Zoom calls, and then in those Zoom calls, have Google Docs that can help you build meetings, have minutes, you can print them. It's all at your disposal. The next one is registration. You got to have your business registered, of course. You know, if you have a small business, you have to know at least some form of registration to help you grow. And what you can do now, especially with what Facebook is doing too, they're able to give out small loans to businesses, and you can check that out on their website. I'm just giving you guys information that I'm seeing on my end, and information is power, so I just like to share. Yeah, and then also go to sba.gov if you haven't registered your business, and just follow the instructions and you can get everything you need over there. Yeah, I said accountant, lawyer, manager, but you can do that, and I already said it before. You need an accountant because each state has a different tax law. Each country has a different tax law, so there have to be certain things you have to know about. I don't know everything either. I'm not a lawyer, I'm not an accountant, I'm not a manager like that. So you have to have people that know this stuff around you so that you can still be wealthy, healthy, mentally sane, and security guaranteed. Then have a negotiation power, like the way you negotiate, the way you talk about stuff, the way you plan your clients, your contracts, the ideas. Think about the long-term plan. Don't think, oh, I have a client that's going to do something for 3 months, 6 months, then move to the next one. See how you can elevate that brand for the next year, at least for 5 years. Stretch it. And then if they trust you, before you know it, you have a lifelong contract. Because what's the end game at the end of the day? Profit, people, position. You have to have a place in society. You have to build something. You have to be something people can look at so that you can get the best out of your brand. That's the only way people can trust you. So you have to be relevant, you have to be consistent, and you have to deal with different kinds of people. So you have to have that upper hand. So learn those things. I don't know what to tell you on that. There are books you can read on, get all that knowledge, that power, that understanding, and you will definitely be fine. Then another thing is the benefits and the variables. The benefits with business contracts is that you can set them yourself. It's open-ended. You just have to make an agreement between two parties or more so that you guys can have different things in there that can help you stipulate the contract. And then from there, before you know it, you have a business, you have an entity, you have a corporation, you have a system. Last but not least is tracking. When you do tracking, I think I said this before, but you need to do tracking like have something called wave apps where you can account for your stuff and track your contracts, track your business, track your expenses, track your funds. All these things I'm saying today is going to help somebody. And if it helps you, please let me know. Please leave a review on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, Anywhere you're listening right now, I appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. It's your boy Flav. You can add me on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. Flav Beats, FLAEVBEATZ. And at the same time, you can check me out on Facebook, Favour, FAVOUR. So I'm on LinkedIn. I'm everywhere possible that you can say, okay, let's talk, because I like to empower people. I like to let them know about stuff. So this is one of the ways I want to use that information. And yeah, that's all I had to tell you guys today. I hope it helps everybody. I hope it helps somebody, and most definitely, I hope it helps you. Yeah, that's A.O, the God in the background, on track. Yeah, and we don't play. Hope everybody's staying safe. Wash your hands, stay clean. Just be productive. Yesterday, this is now off information, like just little talk before I go. I recorded a song a few days ago, and it's not finished, but the idea is done. It's ready. Like, I know what I'm gonna drop next. But as far as the whole compilation that I've been talking about, it's a slow progress. You can't make a song in a day. So this is just me telling you that I'm excited for what I'm going to be doing, because I'll be using this podcast as a way to tell you guys exclusive information that's off my Instagram, Facebook, social media, anything out there. So keep in contact, stay safe, love you all, and God bless each and every one of you, and let's talk soon. By the way, before I go, check out Aspiring Global Entrepreneurs on LinkedIn, if you are on LinkedIn. And I look forward to speaking with each and every one again soon. I'll be back again tomorrow for sure. So stay tuned. Bye, guys.